Colton LaCroix.
Well, we are approaching the warmest and breeziest part of the day, and right on cue, you can see that flag just a whipping right on the Corvallis Courthouse. Now, I will say wind speeds have lowered today compared to yesterday, and the reason why is high pressure has settled in, but temperature-wise, very close to 80 degrees. Just one more degree to go for you folks in Corvallis, and you'll likely surpass that for the day tomorrow. At least across some of the region, we are already hitting the 80s down towards Roseburg. But again, here in the next 15-20 minutes, we will likely hit that 80-degree mark. And if you don't hit it today, you will likely hit it in the days to come, because we're only going to be warming things up. So is this average or below average of when we usually see our first 80-degree day? Well, believe it or not, we're actually right on cue for when we see our first 80-degree day here across the Willamette Valley. Usually it's around May 10th, but that first 90-degree day usually isn't until June 25th. Now, back in 1987, Eugene did manage to hit 90 degrees on May 7th. So this is not record territory nor the temperatures, but it is going to be something that we are not used to over the coming days, as we've had rain last week. That is not the case this week. High pressure building across the Northwest. Again, this is a heat dome, what we call across the Pacific Northwest, but it's not bringing the suppressive temperatures that we usually see toward the month of July and August. If this was that time frame, we would be dealing with temperatures in the upper 90s, near 100 degrees, but luckily, we just get a nice little break out there compared to those rain chances that we had last week. Now, we had quite a bit of rain. We have a lot of snow melt, and now we have the sunshine. So what does that mean? Tree and grass pollen is only on the rise. So if you don't have that allergy medicine, get it now. You're going to be using it from here on out. No significant rain chances to really wash away that pollen over the coming days. High temperatures tomorrow, even warmer. Check out Blue River and Oak Ridge. We're close to 90 degrees. And the reason you folks are a little bit warmer is it's kind of a smaller valley. You don't have that ventilation like Eugene and Corvallis, where we tend to get a little of an onshore flow at times. So that's going to act as a natural air conditioner for the Willamette Valley, but up into the foothills, 90 degrees expected tomorrow. Now, while the water temperature is 90, especially for you folks in Blue River, that is not going to be the water temperature. Notice 41 degrees, and believe it or not, we're actually decreasing the water temperature over the coming days because we're getting straight snow melt from the Cascades, and these temperatures are only going to be going down over the coming days. So again, even here across Eugene, 53 degrees. So air hot, water cold. I know it's kind of trying to sum things down for you, but all in all, if you're in the water for less than 30 minutes, you can get hypothermia with these water temperatures. So please be mindful of that if you're headed up to the Cascades this weekend, or any rivers for that matter. 79 degrees for the coast on Friday. Again, for the rest of next week, we start to see cloud cover increasing, cooler temperatures moving back in across the Umpqua Basin. 90 degrees the next couple of days. Cloud cover, though, starts to stream back in, and that will cool us off back into the 70s for next week. For the Cascades, around 70 degrees on Friday. Cooler, more seasonal weather next week in the 60s, and we're up to 85 degrees tomorrow. We increase things a little bit more on Saturday, but finally back down to reality with 70s returning next week. So
I'm waiting for this sunshine and these temperatures. That looks really nice.
It's a nice little break out there. I'm not a fan of hot weather, but I'll take the little break.
All right. We all got to give in. Get ready for another